All right, here, let me get back into the slides of clones. So the cloning of the Matrix, the simulacrum, the billboards show us what to imitate. So you got all these punk rockers with a mohawk, but they're not individuals, as individuals are the real minority. People just follow the crowd of what they're supposed to be like. So all the punk rockers got the mohawk and the plaid pants. All the gym rats wear the same darn clothes and pose the same pictures. Antifa all wear the same clothes, and MAGA country all wears the same clothes as well. And Andrew Tate is no different of pushing that ideal image to the youth, just to copy that Brad Pitt through Sigil Magic, which will be leading. Anyway, we got 833 people up in this chat room right now. Make sure you hit that like button before I go on to my next rant about the school system, because Andrew Tate's got his 3-step plan, Masonic Brotherhood. You got the 3 steps to the Blue Lodge. I'm going to talk about the 3 simulacrums going on. So we talked about the reality TV stars and the billboards showing us what to imitate. That's the They Live Obey movie. All that propaganda, simulation. Then we got us just being human, plugged into these 5 senses, our perception of this visible light that we could barely even see. We don't even know what's going on. Just being born into this system, we're already plugged in to the Borg through the central nervous system. And then we get reaffirmed consistently that we're in the Matrix through the school system. Because repetition, is that the right word? Reinforcement, repetition, yes. Repetition is the key to learning. That's what Tony Robbins says. The key to learning is repetition. So if you repeat something over and over again, you do the wax on, wax off, you go to the basketball court, you shoot them scores, you get better every time. It's just practice. Perfect practice. So when I went to school, they did this to me, repetition. They kept giving me an F. Every single thing I did, no matter how hard I tried, I got an F. So I was told consistently for years and years and years and years that I'm a failure. You're a failure. You're a failure. You're a failure. This is what the school system does. The school system is prison. This is putting you back into that. Shut up, sit down, and listen. It's designed as a prison. They get rid of all creativity and questioning right when you go into 2nd grade. If you have any real questions, the whole classroom will laugh at you. And this goes into like, you want to break out of the Matrix and you want to break out of the 5 senses. But that comes with a lot of sacrifice, because if you don't want the muscles, you don't want the money, you know, people aren't going to like you in society, because people like people in society that have power and status and all this. And this is non-arguable. Maybe in other cultures, maybe, but not here in America. It's all about power here. So you're going to lose all that pleasure by leaving the Matrix. So leaving the Matrix is not fun. Being spiritual is not an easy journey. It's not for the weak. It is very difficult to be spiritual. It takes practice to be spiritual, to forgive. To do this is not an easy task.